6 Sports presents the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter 30th Anniversary.
Is it spooky season, but 19 of our Mid-Michigan high school football teams begin the postseason tonight. Hello and welcome to the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter. Happy Halloween, as always. You know everything. We thank you for spending your Friday night with us. I'm Audrey Dahlgren.
And I'm Nick Mantis. The playoffs are here, and some of the games that we had tonight were personal. Our big game between Portland and Olivet is a rematch of last year's Division 5 district final, where Portland ended the Eagles season 357 days ago, almost an entire year. A spooky moon, the perfect backdrop as the end zone student section was packed for this one. Portland head coach John Navarra putting together some tough running plays as Olivet is keeping it close, looking for some payback. But if there's one thing Portland is known for, it's tough running right up the middle. Branson Goodman extends Portland's lead 21-7. And Olivet's offensive coordinators had trick plays ready. Ramsey Bousseau tosses it to Bo Lincoln, who heaves it into the night sky, and it comes down into the hands of Taven Feldposh for a 42-yard touchdown pass. It would all come down to one play. 4th and 20 in the red zone with less than a minute on the game. Lincoln gets pressed out to his right, looking downfield, throwing on the run, but it's intercepted by Drew Miller. He would try to return it, but Lincoln would make an open field tackle as the Raiders would hold on to win it. 21-14 the final. So Drew, what was going through your mind when that ball was up in the air?
I just thought it was mine. I was like, we're ending this game now. We're not giving any chance of someone coming out anywhere and making the play. So that was just see ball, catch ball.
It's a shame that both of us aren't going on, because I think everybody, both of us, are worthy to play for a district title. We made a couple plays at the end. Our defense stepped up twice, at the end of that football game to get 2 big stops for us, and a lot of respect for them and their kids and how hard they play.
Well, the showdown between Olivet and Portland wasn't the only matchup we had in Division 5 tonight, and the winner of this one goes to face on the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. 7-2 Williamston had to make the trek to 7-2 Corunna, and guess who else hopped in the car to head north?
Who?
Our Ian Kress. He's with our favorite gal, Haley Schoengart. Hey guys, you have any spooky scores for us tonight?
Hey guys, spooky, no. A little treat with a little trick, yes, we do have that. Williamston has been in close games all year, and tonight was no different.
The Hornets went undefeated in regular season on the road, so you know they were buzzing for this one.
Got that right. Steve Kirsten was certainly fired up for this one after having to miss last season's playoff opening loss to Olivet due to COVID. So we're going to pick things up in the 3rd quarter. The Hornets were trailing 26-13 when Alex Petersburg goes over the middle to Joey Mahaney, and after the catch, the ball gets popped out. However, that's what teammates are for. Brooks Klein picks it up for the easy touchdown. Then in the 4th quarter, the handoff goes to Noah Dunkel. He powers his way into the end zone, and with the extra point, the Hornets now lead 27-26. However, with just over 3 minutes remaining, Jaden Eddington crosses the goal line before fumbling, and Corunna retakes the lead. Williamston did have one final chance, but on 4th and 10, the ball is going to sail out of the end zone, and the Hornets go on to lose a heartbreaker, 34-27, the final.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, making our way to Division 4 now, Mike Sparks' 8-1 Charlotte Orioles hosting Chelsea, and the band was flipping upside down with excitement on opening night. By the way, Nick, I think that you should get this costume. What do you think?
Oh, I think I would look amazing in that.
2nd quarter, no score, but that would all change with one quick pass from Christian Powers to Braden Hill. A 15-yard TD, and Hill calls it right then and there. Charlotte also successfully completed the 2-point conversion to put them up 8-0. Chelsea tied it at 8-all right before halftime, and then right out of the gate in the 3rd quarter, they found the end zone again. Braylon Rosario with the QB keep for the 6-yard score, 15-8 Chelsea. But there's not any quit in these Orioles. You punch them, they're going to punch you right back. Powers to Caden Maynard. Charlotte is moving on 27-15. All right, in Division 6, the reigning champs had a tall task in front of them, taking on undefeated Durand at their place tonight. But you know what? Lansing Catholic is clicking at the right time. 5 seconds left before the half. Railroaders up 7. Jack Jacobs rolls out and throws a dime to Michigan State commit Brandon Lewis, and we have ourselves a tie ball game at halftime. The Cougs kept the good vibes rolling in the third as well. Nick Gruber up the gut from 7 yards out for the lead. And how about this one for the cherry on top of the Sunday? We like cherries.
Yeah.
Third and long, Durand with its season on the line, and Eddie Flores delivers a monster sack. Oh yeah, we see you, Lansing Catholic. They pull off the upset by taking down unbeaten Durand 28-21.
From one reigning champ to another, Pewamo Westphalia has gotten used to spending Thanksgiving weekend at Ford Field. Going back to 2016, the Pirates have raised the state title 4 times.
Dominance at its finest right there. PW's quest for its 5th state title in 7 years began tonight against a familiar opponent, CMAC rival Bath.
Now, Pewamo Westphalia and Bath met 2 weeks ago, and let's just say it didn't go well for Bath. So tonight was the Bees' chance to get revenge and end the Pirates' season. PW wasted no time getting into the red zone. Dylan May pitches it to Troy Wortman, and he hits all the right holes and gets in for the score. Ooh. Extra point is good. PW jumps out in front 7-0. On the next Bees possession, they have an answer. Braden Bennett sends that one right on the numbers down to Devon Chandler, who buzzes his way on into the promised land. Bees go for 2, but it is no good. A good effort tonight from Bath, but they just couldn't sting Troy Wortman enough. Here he gets in for another tutty, one of his 6 tonight. Yes, 6. Ooh. He also had 229 yards to help the Pirates sail on into the postseason, topping Bath 47-12.
Elsewhere in Division 7, PW will hit the road next week to take on New Lothrop as the Hornets defeated Burton Bendel 47-30. And then you have Jackson Lumen Christie, who rolled past Homer 41-7 and will now host Hudson next Friday night.
All right, we've barely scratched the surface of our coverage on opening night, so we hope you're going to grab a snack and, just meet us right back.
Yeah, not only are we going to grab a snack, but we're going to take you out to Fowler for an Eagle fight and a Week 1 rematch. But opening night would not be complete without a stop to visit Mason and the undefeated Bulldogs, as well as our squads in the stacked Division 3. So stay with us.
Welcome back to the Dean Trailways fifth quarter. On Sunday night, when John Spicer's Fowler Eagles learned that they were going to be opening up the postseason against Carson City Crystal, they were jumping with joy.
Oh, yeah. You can't blame them, too, because they beat the Eagles in week 1, 29-0. Plus, who doesn't like facing a rival when the season is on the line?
Right.
Am I right?
That's more fun.
Out to Eagle Country we go. The student section was rocking its home Halloween costumes, and Seth Armbrustmaker was waving that Fowler flag with pride. The Eagle fight began with a strong Triple C drive, which was capped off by a 3-yard Caden Bolin touchdown run. But Fowler would find its way all the way down to 4th and 1 from the 1. Jacob Hoffman just gets the ball across to tie the game up at 7. On the ensuing drive, Carson City Crystal going to the air, but Carter Lynch jumps into the clouds and picks it off. That would set up another Fowler red zone shot. Jacob Hoffman tossed pass to Zach Hoffman, who weaves his way in as Fowler would go on to win the fight of the Eagles, 35-7 the final. They'll move on to face Beale City in the district final. From a division standpoint, we sort of worked our way backwards because now it's time to focus on our larger schools in the area. Yeah,
in Division I, Grand Ledge had no problem rolling to victory over Brighton. The Comets had a running clock, winning 38-3. Yeah, and they put up 359 yards of total offense, and Sean Foster paved the way with 3 TDs for 188 yards.
He's a bad man.
Closer to home, yeah, in Division I, though, tonight. Chad Falk and his squad were looking to survive and advance against Heartland. At first glance, it looks like they're playing the Michigan Wolverines. Those guys are tucked in their bed sleeping. At least they should be. Second half, Heartland down 14. And how about this play? Running back Joey Matter throws it deep downfield to a wide-open Mitchell Kavanaugh. Eagles within a touchdown. Now Heartland with the ball again, but the Rams defense comes up big. Carlos Speed forces the fumble. Holt recovers the football. A massive turnover for the Rams. And late in the fourth quarter, Isaiah Foster puts a fork in this baby. Unbelievable effort to pick up the first down. Holt runs out the clock, wins 14-7 the final. And Chad Falk had high praise for one side of the ball.
Our defense has got us here the entire year. I mean, the last time we played Grand Ledge, they figured it out, and ever since then, they've done a great job, especially these last 3-4 weeks against some really good teams. And we knew this was going to be one of those games where tomorrow you're just going to be one giant bruise, but you better win it because it feels better when you win than when you lose.
Right, in Division II, East Lansing was at Battle Creek Central tonight, and the Trojans got into a rhythm early. Dalen Adams finds a wide-open Charlie Baker, and the junior chucks his way down the sideline before being brought down in the red zone, and EL makes sure to cash in. Kanye Jackson going to spin and lunge his way into the paint. East Lansing posts a shutout on opening night, 24-zip the final. In Division III, DeWitt has put some respect on Mid-Michigan's name over the last 2 years with trips to the state championship game.
Yeah, the Panthers beat River Rouge in the 2020 season to win it all, and last season it was Detroit King who sneaked by DeWitt 25-21 in the title game, and oddly enough, MLK defeated River Rouge tonight to advance to the district title game.
The road back to Ford Field for DeWitt started at home against Cadillac. You know the Zim Zone was hyped up for this one. It was 36-20 at the half, and not for long when Bryce Kearns is in the pocket. He connects with Dylan Adkins. Extra point is good. The Panthers extend their lead to 43. Moving to the fourth, and it is, guess who again? Mr. Kearns. He gets the ball, hits the outside, and turns the Jets on. He goes 90 yards to the house. Get that fire breather Panther going. DeWitt gets past Cadillac easily. 50-20, the final. Ian, it's all yours.
All right, thanks. Hey, Hazlitt hit the road tonight and was tasked with taking on a very tough Linden team who marched right down the field on its first drive of the game. Michael Bush going to cap it off with a quarterback run to the outside, and that would put the Eagles up 7-0. Hazlitt didn't have a first down in the first quarter, but the offense eventually picked it up in the second. From 30 yards out, Isaac Pavona finds guess who? My guy, Nakai. Nakai Amakari brings it in for 6, and we're all tied at 7. However, on Linden's next drive, Ethan Gomez going to turn the little out route into a house call. Linden led by 21 at halftime and ends Hazlitt's season with a 35-14 victory. Now let's head over to Mason, where the top-ranked Bulldogs were taking on Sturgis. Starting in the first quarter, the Mason D is going to get things done as Sturgis has a little trouble with the snap. Heard that one before. Tyler Baker takes advantage. Scoop. There it is. A scoop and score for the Bulldogs. They take a 7-0 lead, and Mason will then score like it does more often. A.J. Martell runs it in for 6. The junior had 77 yards on the ground tonight. And then how about this throw from Kason Carswell? He finds Colin Page in the back back of the end zone. Beautiful pitching catch as the Bulldogs extend their lead. Page had 71 receiving yards, and Mason wins it 49-12, the final.
Well, thanks, guys. Now that we're all up to speed with our high school football teams, it's time to turn the page to tomorrow's rivalry showdown.
Yeah, where will Paulie B end up for the next 365 days? We'll see you soon. Welcome back to the Dean Trailways fifth quarter. We are less than 24 hours away from the biggest college football game of the season for every single fan of the sport in our state.
Tomorrow night, Michigan State will enter a raucous Big House for a showdown against Michigan. And a lot of talk this week has been about how some of the new Spartans are getting accustomed to the rivalry. Guys like linebacker Jacoby Windman, who watched last year's rivalry game with his UNLV teammates before transferring to East Lansing. He told us earlier this week that watching that game made him want to play in big matchups like this one. And when it comes to keeping the momentum of the game, he's got a plan for the way the Spartans should come out of the tunnel.
I think it's real important to start fast because, in every game you want to start fast, but in this game in particular, that's a great team over there. They well coached and they got good players, but you can't allow yourself to start slow as a defense or offense when you go against good teams. So I say for the most part, you got to start fast and punch them in the mouth before they try to punch us in ours.
Good mindset to have. Also, by the way, in case you didn't know this, the Big Ten women's cross-country team, Big Ten MSU women's cross-country team won the Big Ten championship today in Ann Arbor at the Michigan Golf Course.
There we go.
Similar vibes then.
Right.
So you got women's soccer that's won a Big Ten title, cross-country.
I know, but just
Interesting.
the fact that they won it today in Ann Arbor before the big game tomorrow. Obviously, we're going to be down in Ann Arbor for that game.
Yep.
And we'll have you covered tomorrow.
It's going to be
Hopefully
fun.
they bring some good juju to the football team.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah, keep
All
the good
the
vibes
juju.
rolling.
All the juju.
Happy Halloween. Happy rivalry weekend. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Mom.